What's up guys, welcome to another video. In this video I just want to tell you about PHP error functions, also known as short closures. These guys were introduced in like PHP 7.4, although I'm a little bit late on that to make a video, but bear with me and I'm sure you will at least learn few things, if not something technical, but you will learn about the history maybe, and also like what other languages have these syntax already. Many of you might not have discovered this and would be wondering what the heck is it in the PHP. Is it PHP? Is it JavaScript? What the heck is going on? And you can actually read through these RFCs. This was actually the last version after which they actually introduced the functions to PHP, and this was actually another the older version of this PHP. Like actually this was declined, and then they accepted this RFC and they took it on and they actually implemented this error function. But the reason why they introduced was because writing a closure is sometimes actually too lengthy to just actually for one single statement. For example, in this case, we are just returning the value from the array based on the key, and it's actually too much code to write. Whereas like in JavaScript, we already have like they introduced this in back in 2016. They introduced this, and similarly like in .NET C Sharp, it's already present in the shape of lambdas, and similarly in the Python it's are already present in the shape of like lambdas. So they actually thought about it and wrote this RFC and this function in the PHP. So usually what happens is like I actually added this implementation here. Let me actually quickly undo it. Okay, it's not undoable. Let's actually write another round, and we will call it test1 and let's call it test2. So what happens is like normally once we write closure in Laravel, so this is what happens is, and not only in Laravel, like anywhere. So you can actually return values. For example, this is call it test1, and let's actually check it in the browser. So we can go here and let's copy this guy and create a new tab. Okay, and we can call it test1. Okay. Okay, so we are actually just returning a string from this closure. So what happens is, especially in this case, or maybe in this view case as well, I will actually try to replicate the same functionality for this one as well. So we just don't need to write a lot of code. Like especially this is a little bit too verbose, and we can write it in this way. So let's actually do this. So to write this closure in an arrow function, you first of all you actually instead of function we just write fn, and then instead of these curly braces we actually remove these curly braces, and we also remove the return statement because, and also remove this semicolon, because what and this arrow function does is, so it takes an expression and return the result of this expression to the closure. So you don't need to return a keyword here, and also you need to remove the curly braces here as well. And yeah, that's all you need to do. Let's go ahead and check it out and see like if it's work fine. So yeah, it still works fine. Let's actually go to the index page now and check this guy. So we know like we are only returning a view for this home page, so we don't need to write all this function and curly braces and then return. We can actually shorten it a little bit, and you by using just writing function, and we can just do this, and yeah, that's all you need to do. And okay, and you can also remove these curly braces. So yeah, so now it looks much better. It's just single line of code instead of like 3-4 lines. You can write this whole expression in just one line of code. Let's go ahead and refresh it to see if it works or not. So yeah, it does work. So yeah, that's all I wanted to tell you about the error function, and rest everything is the same. There is no difference from this and closure. Especially like you can use this like especially in cases where you have just a single line process in a closure. You can actually replicate is with the arrow function, and it will still work, and it will look better, it will feel better, and it's the modern way of writing the PHP code. So yeah, just adopt to it and make your code more awesome. Stay tuned, enjoy building new applications. I will see you in the next video. Till then, bye bye, cheers.